Okay, yeah, so basically we're here on the first episode of Art Collection Interviews, and I've got my cousin Reginald Thompson, the esteemed musician from Sierra Leone, who's a maestro in the sax, and he's also part of the band Freetown Uncut. So I just kind of want to get a bit into your early days and your stories, and just like have a dope interview with you.
Okay.
Okay, I'll start from the beginning. So what would you say were your first musical influences?
All right. First and foremost, thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, no worries, man.
So it started back in school. I used to have friends who were in the school choir and stuff. Like all of my friends were like basically like choristers in their churches. They were part of the choir, the school choir, everything that has to do with music in the school.
Dope.
Yeah, so I was, inspired and influenced by them a lot. Sometimes I follow them to rehearsals, to wherever they go, that's music.
Okay.
And so that's where it basically started, like in my early days in high school, and since then it has been an incurable disease.
The music, but
Yeah.
Okay, what about the saxophone specifically? So how did you get into playing that, and like how old were you when you started playing?
Okay, I always wanted to play the saxophone, but I was not privileged. It was not available to me. So at the time, the only instrument that was available to me was the keyboard, the piano basically. And there was a time when I was invited by a friend of mine. He was in the music school, doing some music courses in the music school. And by then we were still in high school, and so I was invited to one of their like lunchtime concerts, and I saw one of the teachers there like playing the saxophone. Like, oh man, I always wanted to play this. If I could only have an opportunity to do it. So so it started like 8 years ago.
Okay.
Yes. So since that time that I was in school I still did not get access to the saxophone until like 8 years ago.
Okay.
When someone gave me a used saxophone.
Okay.
Yes, and said, okay, I'm not using this. So that was when I took it up, and it was self-taught.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
Would you say, did you want to be a musician when you were younger, or was it something that kind of came later?
I think it came later in my high school, but of course I'm from a typical African setting, like music is not a thing.
Yeah.
To be a musician or to be in entertainment is not like a thing. I mean, family will kick against it. Society frowns at it.
Yeah.
They just think it's for losers and people who are basically not serious. But I mean, the drive came when towards my